Lori Chortis for Ambest TV. We're at the Vermont Captive Insurance Association's annual conference in Burlington, Vermont. Joining us now is Ambest Managing Director John Andre. John, welcome.
Hi, Lori. Thank you.
Much is made about the distinctions between captives and traditional market companies, but in many cases there are similarities. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, they are unique, and we have some separate methodology that tries to capture that uniqueness. But there's that closeness to risk, there's the focus, there's the interaction with the owners, members, and all the stuff that's being talked about at the conference this week. But there's the challenges that the standard industry faces regarding claims inflation, nuclear verdicts, ESG, the current investment environment, innovation, reinsurance pricing, impacts captives just like they do traditional companies. But the focus, we believe, of the captives does help them to achieve or get around some of these hurdles maybe more effectively than the traditional market companies often do. And you'll see that in the results. We put out a recent special report, and you'll see that the results year on year, it's boringly consistent. The rated captive population, which is a small but vital segment, outperforms the commercial casualty segment.
Can you offer your thoughts on the conference?
Yeah, I've been attending for quite a number of years, and I think the first one might have been 1992. And the hotel, the conference, everything was a lot smaller, but the purpose is the same. It's about sharing knowledge on how captives can and continue to be more effective, since they don't really compete with each other, so they can have that knowledge sharing. And I think that's been instilled for years and years at VCIA now. So the topics, of course, changed. 30 years ago, it was probably casualty reserve development. It was pre-Andrews, so we didn't have the property casualty issue yet, property cat issue yet, excuse me. But so I imagine that was a topic then, and to the topics of today, the stuff I spoke about a couple minutes ago. And the neat thing about how Vermont's run their business is that there's been a great consistency, not only in the participants, and I recognize a lot of people from over the years, but certainly in the leadership of the VCIA. Of the Vermont regulators. I mean, with Sandy Bigglestone taking the position, it's only the third over the 30-something years that I've been involved. So I think that consistency means a lot, and you see that year on year here at the conference and with the captives in Vermont. So.
John, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Larry. Yep.
For Ambest TV in Burlington, Vermont, I'm Lori Chortis.